If you've ever said, I don't have time to write, but your doom scroll time is over 30 minutes a day, this is for you. Welcome to Scriptmas. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to find the hidden writing time you didn't even know you had. It's called a time audit. When I was working 60 hours a week at an agency, I genuinely thought I didn't have time to write, and it was slowly killing me inside. But I knew I wasn't going to get anywhere in my career unless I made time. So I did this exact exercise and found a few hours a week, small pockets that I can carve out in order to move forward in my project. And that's how I wrote the pilot that got me into my first writer's room as an assistant. A time audit is basically tracking everything you spend your time on for about a week or two to give yourself a good average. I always think about if time is our currency, then we spend it on what we value. We value our family, we value our friends, we value our livelihood, so we spend time on work, our hobbies, and our hobbies that might turn into careers. So if writing is important, we've got to spend time on it. But for the next 9 or 10 days, I want you to track everything. Meals, TV watch time, movies, playing with your kids, walking your dog, making dinner, contemplating the ills of society. Anything you spend time on, write it down. Write down how long you spend on it, and also when you're multitasking. We can't make a realistic writing plan without objective data on where your time actually goes. Some of you might have committed to really ambitious goals, writing 7 to 10 hours a week, split up every single day, but you don't actually have 7 to 10 hours a week. And some of you might think you have absolutely no time at all, when in fact you're probably spending time on things you don't even care about. So here's your mission. First, pick a tracking method. This can be a paper planner or a notebook, an Excel spreadsheet, your phone's built-in time tracker, apps like Toggle Track or Rescue Time. There are plenty of options. I'll put some in the description, as well as a worksheet that can help get you started if you don't want to think too hard about how to do this. Step 2, start tracking. Be specific about the time that you're spending. So don't just put 8 hours of work. Tell me how long you're physically working versus how long you're just at work. So you should know your coffee breaks, your lunch breaks, your commute hours. Did you work through your lunch, or do you actually have some free time? You can track your TV watching time, errands and chores, and where you can't really be focused on yourself because you have to take care of somebody else, like taking your kids to school, training a puppy, which I'm doing now. Track your workouts, everything. Make sure you're not changing your behavior to kind of skew the data, right? Just live your life the way you normally would. Be an objective observer and write it down. Now, you might be thinking, but Alicia, I already know that I have 0 time to write. Cool, prove it. That's what the time audit will do. Before you move on to the next video, make sure to set up your tracker and drop a comment below which method you choose. And I'll see you in the next video when we talk about tracking your energy. Merry Scriptmas!